Oh, that sent shivers. Surely not. Oh my god. You guys, the time has come for Odysseus and Penelope to reunite. Finally. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer Glatzhofer, but you can call me Jen. I am a singer and a voice teacher, and yes, I cannot believe it, but we are on the final song of Epic the Musical by Jorge Rivera Herons. This is Would You Fall in Love With Me Again? So the final song of the whole show, final song of Ithaca Saga, final song of the whole show. There's nothing else after this point, apart from more content that will be coming on over on Patreon probably. This is by Hemina again, who we watched the challenge with last, so it's going to be that Animatic. I really don't know how this is going to end. Like, what's a full resolution? As always though, this is a reaction and an analysis video, so I will be stopping and talking about the vocals. If you'd rather watch the full video uninterrupted, I've left the link to the original video in the description below. The link to my Patreon page is also in the description below. There's lots of fun things going on over there, as well as Patreon exclusive content. I just wanted to pop in here to let you know that I've got a new single coming out. It is called Moment With You, coming out 21st of February. It is another single from my debut album, ECCO. I cannot wait for you to hear the full album in its fullest. Obviously, it's been something that myself and Ian have been working on the past few years. Thank you so much for your kind donations over on the GoFundMe page. You can still go and donate over on the GoFundMe page. Make sure you check the description, because if you donate in part of tier 1, which is £30 or more, you get a digital download before the album comes out to public. And if you simply cannot get enough and want to get yourself a physical copy of the album, you can. Just get in touch for more details over on Patreon, Discord, Instagram, wherever, email. Vinyls are being pressed as we speak, but I really hope you do enjoy this new single, which is coming out 21st of February, called Moment With You. Right, back to current gen. But otherwise, hit that subscribe button and the bell button, and one last sip before we get to the final song. Would you fall in love with me again? Let's go.
Penelope, is it?
Wait, did it show her how he remembered Penelope, like with the long hair 20 years ago, and then it changed and then she had her hair up? That was, oh, that sent shivers. I also loved, I also loved how obviously Odysseus sang Penelope's motive, Penelope. Then we get a version on the strings, but it's like sped up. It's not on the same time. Like kind of going round, and then it's on different instruments, so it's kind of like he's going round and round and round in his head. We see it animatic wise how he's like hesitant, he's really nervous, this is the moment. So I love how that's shown in the instruments.
Penelope,
like the string, and then all strings.
Is it you? Have my prayers been answered? Is it really you standing there? Or am I dreaming once more? You look different. Your eyes look tired. Your frame is lighter. Your smile torn.
I felt like I knew I was going to cry in this one. I didn't expect it to go so soon. I just love how it's so minimalistic with the instrumentation and her voice. We have heard Penelope sing now, but being up in this higher pitch, really head dominant, it's something so lyrical. I don't know, it's just so beautiful about it, really. We feel her pain through the choice of notes, and I love that kind of like I'm peering through. Is that you? Really nicely done.
Really you standing there, or am I dreaming once more? You look different. Your eyes look tired. Your frame is lighter.
Like, your frame There's so much breath there as well. It's lighter. And it's so tiny. It's not like she's opening too much. She's quite hesitant in saying this as well. He was nervous. She's been waiting for this moment as well. So they're both going to look so different.
Your frame is lighter, your smile torn. Is it really you, my love?
I am not the man you fell in love with. I am not the man you once adored. I am not your kind and gentle husband. And I am not the love you knew before.
Oh. So he can't just say, yeah, it's me, let's go. He's obviously has changed. He's gone on so many different journeys, experienced so many different things. Obviously, he was also on the Calypso Island for 7 years, like, tortured there. Very different means of torture, like in every, like with Poseidon, with the Polyphemus, Polites, losing his men, being the only survivor of the whole journey. Like, he has suffered a lot. So yeah, he's not the same, obviously. So I like that he's stepping forward and saying this to Penelope. I love his straight tone.
Would you fall in love with me again if you knew all I've done? The things I cannot change. Would you love me all the same? I know that you've been waiting for love.
Ooh. Okay, so would you fall in love with me again? Because this is a new version of me, and you have to accept that I am a little bit different. Wow, I love there was that ascending moment in the music there, which was really, really lovely. Kind of took us out for a second, and then we went back to that waiting motive as well, because Penelope has been waiting. She's been trying to not, let someone new come in and take the throne. So bringing back that waiting, would you fall in love with me again? You've been waiting, makes so much sense.
All I've done, the things I cannot change. Would you love me all the same? I know that you've been waiting.
And to bring back that softer quality there.
Waiting for love.
What kinds of things did you do?
Oh gosh. How? Because she's going to see him so differently now. Because of, obviously she expected him to kill because he was going to war, but she's hearing it from him now for the first time. This high note. We talk in our thicker folds, in our chest voice, right? So the reason why a lot of us feel like we don't have a head voice, high voice, is because we don't go up there often. So the fact that we're starting this like up here, we need to think of that note before we open up and go for it. Otherwise we're going to be reaching up there. But she does it with such precision. And again, there's a silence just before she goes onto that note. So she's kind of, do I ask this? Should I just accept and we move on? Or should I ask this to kind of get a different answer? What is Odysseus going to say? So it's brave of her. Step back.
What kinds of things did you do?
Left a trail of red on every island as I traded.
Oh, ruthlessness is mercy upon. We have it in the brass there.
Red on every island as I traded friends like objects I could use. Hurt more lives than I can count on my hands. But all
There's so many different instruments coming in, and I think we just saw the mention of like Eurylochus, traded friends like objects. I think we just saw Scylla then as well. So, he's sharing the truth.
could use. Hurt more lives than I can count on my hands. But all of that was to bring me back to you. So
was.
tell me,
okay, listen to, I love this animatic of the blurred kind of visions going past, like, those were 3 things I mentioned, but this is everything that I've done. Would you fall in love? I love how this is a really slow delivery, like hitting da, 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 taking each time with each word. It's such an important part because, yes, he has changed. He's not the same Odysseus as he was when he left 20 years ago. He's a different person, and there was he's keeping a lot more fuller sounding here, a lot more of a chest dominant connection here, but in that second line, the ending was a little bit more of a mixed balance. What's so fun about the mixed voice is that we can, it doesn't always have to sound the same. So I like at first it was a bit more thicker, then we get a little bit more mixier, a little bit more of a blend.
So tell me, would you fall in love with me again?
Yeah, la, this note, really nice, and ah, la, and he holds on that straight tone. It's just a lot more cut through and we can hear it a lot more. This is the main part of the song. It's the title of the song.
Fall in love with me again if you knew.
Is that Penelope's instrument there, the viola?
In love with me again if you knew all I've done.
You can hear him kind of do a dun, kind of like a step onto it. Dun. This isn't as la open as the love, because that's the more important one. This is obviously like when you know all I've done is like the answer.
If you knew all I've done, the things I can't undo. I am not the man you knew. I know that.
Not the hand rub.
I am not the man you knew. I know that you've been waiting.
Keeps it full.
Waiting.
If that's true, could you do me a favor? Just a moment.
Wait. Wait, the waiting motive is back there, I think. Oh gosh, what is this favor? Could you I love how this "could you do me a favor" was a lot fuller as well. It's not the quality that Penelope was first singing, which is really light and kind of questioning here. Here she's like, okay, I've made my decision. You need to do something for me first, whatever this is going to be. But can you do me a favor? There's a bit more certainty around that. And the waiting is fuller.
If that's true, could you do me a favor? Just a moment of labor that would bring me some peace. See that wedding bed, could you carry it over? Lift it high on your shoulders and take it far away from here.
How?
Surely not. To make a new bed? Because he's different from that. His poor face.
And take it far away from here.
How could you say this? I had built that wedding bed with my blood and sweat. Carved it into the olive tree where we first met. A symbol of our love everlasting. Do you realize what you have asked me?
Oh gosh, no, he's becoming a monster again. The electric guitar came back and he went like this. I'm a bit scared. Okay, breathe, Jen. There's still 2 minutes left of this song. And I'm hoping it's going to end well. I still have hope. I'm such an optimistic. But maybe it's kind of just like, let go. The symbol of my love everlasting, yes. But let's have a symbol of your new love.
First met, a symbol of our love everlasting.
Yeah.
Do you realize what you have asked me? The only way to move it is to cut it from its roots.
Only my husband knew that, so I guess that makes him you.
It was a test. Thank goodness, Lord. Okay, so she was just asking him to and then obviously he said those details of how it was made, so now she knows it's him for sure. And he was going for the roots. He was actually going to do it, probably, because he'd do anything. Like, we visually see, he's like, if this is what you want, I'll do it for you. Because he literally has sacrificed, traded men as objects for, or whatever, traded men for objects, like, for you. Did you hear? Let's just go back to the vocal quality Penelope has used. There's a little bit of that distortion, it's really just letting the emotion take control, screaming through that, like, it is you.
It's roots!
Only my husband knew that, so I guess that makes him you.
Oh, that scream at the end.
Penelope.
I will fall in love with you over and over again. I don't care how, where, or when, no matter how long it's been your line. Don't tell me you're not the same person. You're always my husband, and I've been waiting,
Penelope.
waiting.
Oh my god. Wow. You have destroyed me. Epic. Okay, this ascending waiting, and at the end, this beautiful mix. We saw, look at my face, I'm all, we heard a beautiful head dominant quality from Penelope before, and even in this song alone, but it's so important to have both of these territories developed and strengthened, because if we didn't, then we'd feel a lot of pain because we'd be reaching up with our thicker folds up here. Yes, there's a lot of emotion driving this. We can hear that's kind of scream quality right at the end, like just like kind of almost pushing the vocals to the limit almost without hurting ourselves. But this head dominant quality is actually really, head voice quality is really important because it keeps us light, keeps us bright, keeps the heaviness off of the vocal folds, so we're not just reaching up with the thick vocal folds. Listen to how she's navigating this on the waiting. The animatic as well, we get those hits as she does that first, and then obviously Penelope, I've been waiting, like the fact that she's actually like, no, you are still my husband, first and foremost, you have been fighting your way back. I need to lie down after this one.
Not the same person. You're always my husband, and I've been waiting.
That fast. It's very chest dominant. Waiting. That's the first time that we get a little bit of, it's still chest dominant. All of this is chest dominant, but it gets a little bit more of a extra twang, waiting, just to get right there. And also the fact that we're going, what? Like in this A vowel as well. She's crying on these notes. We're crying. She's crying. You know, what? This cry helps us as well because we're allowing the vocal folds to come together. We need to make sure that we've got good vocal fold closure when we're belting. If we didn't, and there's lots of breath coming through, what? Like there's just no strength and power behind it. And there's so much power. The vocal folds are thinning out, so we need to increase the twang, increase the resistance to ensure that we're getting a full sound. And when she gets into this. Slow.
tears. I love you.
I will fall in love with you over and over again. I don't care where or when.
Oh my god. Yep, everywhere. Makeup everywhere. Okay, I'm really happy that we had a happy ending. Hold on. That it was a happy ending for both Penelope and Odysseus. Maybe not everyone in the whole story. Oh, crikey, we got mascara everywhere. And I'm really happy that the overall musical ended on a resolved. It just resolved musically. And we ended with, you know, at least Odysseus got to see Penelope again and say I love you. They both said I love you together. This is his journey back home. So obviously someone that doesn't really know that much about the Greek mythology, I'm happy. Gosh, well, you weren't lying when you said I was going to need several tissues, and I was going to be an absolute mess during ECCO Saga. Thanks, everyone. Wow, this was beautiful. That was such a great song. Great musical. I just want to thank everyone for joining me on this journey, and I'm excited to go back and listen to more, watch more animatics, and just now that we've gone through everything, obviously I can just pick and choose whatever, because we have completed it. But if you joined halfway through, if this is the first time you're seeing my face, or you've been with me since the beginning with the Troy Saga, thank you. And thank you to, of course, Jorge Rivera Herons and the cast of Epic for this, because this was wonderful. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and the animatic illustrators as well, fab. And obviously Casper and Mortius for sending me in this direction. Let's face it, I'm not yet ready to say goodbye. This is not my goodbye. I will be posting a Patreon exclusive. I can't talk normally, my face is wet. I will be posting a Patreon exclusive video soon. It might come out when this comes out today or tomorrow, where I look at, I know Britpal Pixel has released the challenge and Hold Them Down, so I might look at those too. But go follow me over there. The tier in the wings and above, that's where my Patreon exclusive content goes to, but there's lots of fun things going on over there, and obviously lots more fun things coming your way. I may have already announced some things, who knows. Again, thank you for being here. Hit that subscribe button, the bell button, and thumbs up button. Let me know of any other animatics you want me to react to and break down. Well, I guess not react to, but have a good time with over on Patreon. And thank you to the Epic community. I'll see you very soon. Bye.